All right, welcome everyone. Let's start this week's PyCon India 2024 planning. This is Anirudh, and this call is being recorded. Okay, so let's start. So we were discussing about. So first thing is that we need to make a task list for GitHub. Okay, we have a link already.
I'm just speed running through that.
Navarun, if you want to take it up, like let's go through this and
I just created that in PyCon 2024 tasks repo. I am just creating one project so that we can organize the tasks. Kanban is good by people.
yeah, let's do Kanban. Okay, while Navarun is doing this, after that, maybe we can start adding some tasks on this list from today so we can follow through. Um, I think Jitsi is working good enough. We can probably keep this for a while. So next meeting onwards, we'll
Uh,
probably should announce this also on the InPyCon mailing list so that other volunteers can also join. Sorry, Navarun, go ahead.
so this year, like, can we use like project boards for organizing our work? So one project board for the general planning, and each work group can do their own boards. For example, like, I believe like design, tech, website, these are all like ticket oriented, where work goes into ticket and then people get assigned. Does that work fine by everyone?
I think makes sense.
Yeah,
But but should we have like different boards for every work group, or should we just add tags and filter in tags?
I'm good with that as well.
taxes are, I think, good single dash to look on.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do tags. And anyways, like if anyone wants to create another board, they can. So the issues are the same. The issues can basically be in multiple project boards at the same time.
Makes sense.
So it's optional for anyone to do it.
Cool, cool, perfect. So let's
I think
follow
we can
that.
create one doc also, Google Doc to just capture our minute of meetings, MOMs.
We have this project called Navigator. I think we should revive that. That would be better than Google Doc because this can then the information can then follow through to next years and subsequent years.
Yeah, so there are two things. So I think what Priyanshu is talking about capturing minutes of the meeting, and in Navigator we can put like all the final bits and pieces of definition of work,
So minutes of meeting we
if
can
that makes
do
sense.
it on the this Google Doc only in
Yes,
PyCon planning.
this is the MOM for our meetings.
Yeah, yeah. Also, for everyone who has not put in your name, put in your name in the attendees. Okay. So yeah, task list, and then let's start. Following through this in this task list only, so that we are organized a little more. Okay, we'll start putting in tasks soon. Next point, I wanted to finalize the theme. We have some theme suggestions from WhatsApp. If you have more theme suggestions, add to this list, and let's finalize something and go ahead. Arvind is here. No. So Arvind suggested
I think we would
space.
need some more time, no, Anirudh, to discuss this.
Um, okay, so we can put it
Let's put
like
like
till next meeting or
a week
something.
or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, a week or two would be good.
Okay. So let's put this for like maybe next meeting or something. If we have enough people and suggestions, then we can go through and decide on something. Till then, maybe everyone can keep on adding to this list, and we'll take it up in the next meeting. Okay. The other thing is work group leads finalized. Obviously, there are different work groups. I had shared this doc. I've created one doc which is like just putting down all the volunteers and to separate. I'll share the link over here. Everyone can take a look on the structure, and if we need to changes or something, ideally we should have one lead and one shadow for every work group or sub work group, and then others can then go through it. We'd prefer if everybody is in a single sub work group, um, because we don't want anybody to be too tensed and, you know, not enjoy the conference. Only R&D can share something. So if you can be in one work group and R&D, that is still okay. Is that, does that work for everyone? And whichever blank space you see, if you have not put in your name anywhere, feel free to put in. Or if you have suggestions for somebody else who might be interested in that, feel free to put in their name with a question mark. Once we confirm, we can finalize them. Koti, did we talk with someone for the? I think we were talking about Bhushan, right? Koti, I think he's not there. Okay. Any thoughts on this?
Sorry, on what are you expecting the thoughts?
The work group division and
Okay, okay, okay.
whichever one you want to lead or
Yeah,
contribute
yeah.
to something.
Okay, so can I place myself here for this posters and buff?
Yeah, yeah, please do that. So your name, I think, was floating on 2 3 work groups. So
Yeah, yeah. So,
so yeah, we need to put and yeah.
yeah.
Praveen sir is a very expensive resource we have.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. So,
no, no, no.
and also I think sessions work group is something that is needed very closer to the conference. So some work groups are
Mhm.
needed more early on, some are like throughout, some are closer to the conference. So I think sessions, we have kept Koti there, and Koti is later now also doing on platform. So I think platform work will be done early on only, and then later on sessions or tickets on those things will pick up. So Praveen, maybe you
And
can
can we also define?
yeah.
Sorry, Anirudh, go ahead. I'll continue after that.
Yeah, so Praveen, I wanted to I was asking if you want to take on sessions part also, uh, along with.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I'll be available. Like,
Cool, cool,
yeah,
cool.
I can take that.
Yeah, Navaram saying something.
Can we define all the role responsibilities in Navigator and
Yes,
when they're expected to be very active?
yes.
Maybe we can distribute this task amongst people who have led work groups in 2021, 22, 2020, 21, and 2023,
That makes sense.
and who are on this call, basically. Can we just assign people from here quickly? For
Anybody
example, I can
wants
take
to?
a probably COC tech, unless someone wants to go for tech, I can just do COC.
Okay. Anybody else wants to take up any particular work group definition, and then basically you have to define roles and responsibilities in the navigator. Link I have shared on this chat earlier,
Yep.
and
Plus commitment timelines, when
okay.
like some expected commitment timelines.
So maybe Navarun, you can maybe update all of one work group and then share the format, and then everybody can just go through that, I guess.
Mm, let's do assignees quickly, just so
Huh.
that people have responsibilities of some work group. They can obviously pull off a like sample.
Right, right, right. So I have added this action item below in today's meeting notes. Feel free to add your work group and whichever one you want to take up to update.
Folks, please volunteer for this. This is the first volunteering work.
Yeah, this is the first volunteering one. I'm sharing the link over here again and also on. Priyachu is sharing screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Thanks, Abhishek.
idea. I forgot to.
Okay. Yeah, that's way back. Okay. Including.
I think yeah, we will close the old pull requests and issues, and then you can just add new things into there. So if you go to code, you will find the yeah, go inside source.
So 20.
So here I think we need to, like, once you run this comes up like a structure, and then we need to add things in there.
Okay. Let me do open.
Thank you, Abhishek, for volunteering. Okay, we have multiple of this remaining.
All right, like keep everybody keep filling this
Uh,
up.
yeah, but
Okay.
I populated all the working groups down below.
Yeah, great.
Responding to the navigator. Open.
And then I think one more on the day of the event, like stage volunteers are there, and then so will that be a separate work group or will we combine it with something?
So usually we have like event ops, and
Yeah.
in
Let's.
event ops, logistics sessions, they all go in.
All right. This is better then. Let's put it as a subgroup in under event ops.
Yeah. And then there is like program committee, which is like CFP, mentorship and review,
I'll update in the
content
sheet
design.
also.
Yeah, content design tech website are very like cohesive. These are all like cohesive working groups. Finance tickets and sponsorship is like all money. This is like hatchery R&D. This was the categorization that I was talking about. We should probably do.
You can edit in the sheet also. So
I'll do
logistics, I
that in the
thought
sheet.
I thought there will be like three things that I can think of in logistics. So I have put AV equipment, food, and internet. Anything
Mm.
else that comes under logistics?
Yeah, these are banners and everything.
Banner and everything. Acha. So basically printing.
Banners, yeah, badges,
Facility.
facility.
Facility
Good one.
is okay.
Yeah, facility
Facility.
should be
Let's
like separate.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We think technology, if you want to bifurcate like website and platform.
Yeah, we have done website and platform, and have could put finance and ticket separate. Anything else?
Um, okay, conference platform, websites.
Sorry, Anirudh, a quick update. Like I checked with Bhushan,
Huh.
so he is telling he might not be join this year or in partial contributions later in time if he can contribute, but he was not able to take up the responsibility as he mentioned.
Okay, so far we have Himani confirmed, which is thanks to Ritesh. Outreach and Amrita, she's also not available this year, is it?
Amrita, I didn't check actually. I tried calling her day before yesterday. I didn't get any response, so after that I didn't. Maybe tomorrow I'll give her a call once,
Okay,
and I'll update accordingly. But as of now, I only had a conversation with Bhushan. He is not available.
okay,
I mean, he's not interested. Sorry.
okay. Just somebody added code of conduct team. Who was it?
Nabarun, I
Okay.
What do you mean?
think.
Acha, you're adding?
I don't know. If nobody wants to take up, I can do it.
Okay. No, no, no. If you're adding your own name, then it's okay. Because if somebody else has added, like, okay, Navarun, go do this, that will
So
be.
Nabarun can lead and others can join him as of
Oh,
now.
this is not a lead, by the way. This is somebody who would shepherd writing the doc.
No, no, no. In the sheet, Google sheet, I meant.
In the Excel sheet.
Sheet, I did not write my
Sorry,
name.
Excel sheet. Acha, somebody.
That there's a question. There's a big question. Okay, let me put two question marks. Maybe if I can. No.
Acha, okay. So, Navarun, you're okay to take the lead in code of conduct.
Nope.
Will
I'm
Minal be
gone.
willing to?
What about you, Anirudh?
Meaner,
You
no, Anirudh will have to do so many other things.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
let's.
I can
Yeah.
shadow, but I don't want to lead COC. I can shadow and then
Uh,
probably do it for next time
What about
because I don't have in conference COC experience for PyCon, and I think we also need to do training part as well.
Huh, so anyway, we will have to do training. So we can put question mark for our names also. So I'll also take training if we can manage that.
I
Otherwise,
have
we
added
have
in the
one.
sheet my name.
Okay, okay, nice, nice. Minal has training,
by the way, I
right?
need to.
Yeah, Minal had the training. Yeah,
So can Minal lead?
I'll just ask her just a minute.
Okay. Sorry, Navarun, go ahead.
I have to drop in a while. Uh, so the summit same, can we schedule like a separate call?
Yeah, we can do that.
Like that would probably be later, not even now.
Of
Like the
course,
R&D team
of
and
course,
I
of course,
can like sit.
of course. We will schedule it later.
Anirudh,
Now, who is taking an AI to find shepherd for each of this? Because
Huh,
I think it will take.
we'll fill those up. If nothing is available, then we will figure out somebody who can take it up and do it.
Okay.
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 Okay, then feel free to fill up your names in the volunteer list wherever you want, but make sure if you are putting it up like in two different work groups, then just mark it with some other color so that we know that you're in two work groups. Only R&D you can make a like you everybody anybody can be a part of R&D and also shadow in something else. Sorry, shadow in R&D and be part in something else. Let's move on to the
Farhan
next
is a
thing.
lead in R&D and sponsorship. That's a risk.
Actually, no, no, no. So we have not figured out the leads for sponsorship, and so none of these are actually figured out. Like I've just put
So,
in whoever's name.
so
If any,
I think none of the members here right now is any lead or anything. It's just like people interested in volunteering or maybe being
I,
a part
I'm
of
I'm talking about the
it.
sheet.
Just
yes, correct, correct. No, none of them
yeah,
are
yeah,
actually leads right now. So if anybody
yeah,
in that group wants to be a lead, you can be a lead.
yeah.
So I'm just removing if anyone has not explicitly mentioned that they want to lead. Like just
Uh,
putting the columns one level down.
okay, sure.
Yeah.
So okay, I mean
Uh,
we can just decide like, sponsorship. Somebody in this team wants to take a lead. Farhan, Abhishek, Navarun, and Ritesh.
For CFP, is it?
No, for sponsorship.
I have never done it before, so I don't think so. Being a lead will be a good choice here. I can shadow
same
this time. Maybe I can
same
be a
for me.
part of it next time.
Abhishek, you have done it before anyway, right?
yes,
Abhishek did it multiple years, 3 years actually.
हाँ तो अभिषेक take lead no.
I'll be a good in team person. I assure you.
I can do it. No, no, no. I
I'll
mean, I
also be
know
a
the
good shadow,
strategy.
Abhishek, I promise.
Oh my god. Okay, we can do co-lead. Okay, lead, co-lead, something like that. Okay, so whatever.
So Abhishek, you can lead.
See, the
Navarun can
thing
Abhishek
is,
be
is the
this
co-lead.
year,
lead.
I can shadow both of you.
चलो done. Um,
Done.
yeah, okay, done. Since there is only one Ryan, you're taking lead. Platform, I think Ananyo is Ananyo here. No, not here. Okay.
Let people volunteer themselves and not volunteer them, I would say.
No, no, Ananya I have talked with. I think
Okay.
so. He was fine with that. Mentorship, I think Bhavin and Akshay both have taken up. Code of conduct, we don't have anyone right now, but we will fill up somebody. Sponsorship done. Diversity, Vandana has volunteered to do. Content, we need to talk with Nikhil so far. Design, Arvind has confirmed. So okay, this is fine. For CFP, I think we have three in total: Murali, Lasha, and Praveen. So anybody can take lead of any of these sub work groups, or work together, and then we will have more volunteers.
Yeah, I'll take lead for posters, buff, and panels.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, so then it's let's finalize these three only, and then you have to build other team members below this.
Yeah. Okay.
We will have a volunteer form which will go out for everybody, and we can go from there. um, Logistics, AV equipments, and internet we'll figure out. Obviously these are mostly just we have to coordinate with the vendors and then finalize things and so on. And I think that part, the structure also needs to be fixed. Will logistics come under event ops and all that stuff? I think we'll do that, figure out later. Okay, next topic that I want to discuss. Anything else that somebody wants to discuss on this point so far, or we are good to move on? The volunteer list, I mean.
Anirudh, one more quick update. I
Yeah.
spoke with Nivesh. He is last year COC lead.
Huh.
So he is telling he can like shadow this year, but he is not willing to take up the lead. But he can shadow. He said,
In COC.
yeah, in COC.
Acha, he has done the training.
Yes, yes, he has done.
Okay, okay. Then can you just write his name in the COC list?
Yeah, I'll do.
We will confirm with Minal if
Yeah, Meenal is willing to accept that role. Okay, if somebody is
Okay,
ready to
perfect.
help her. Yeah.
Very nice. We are
So there,
sorted.
there we have our code of conduct committee.
Yeah, we finalize. Acha, website. We need somebody to lead. Priyanshu, Bharat, Vamsi. Please decide amongst, and if anybody is willing to take charge. You don't have to decide right away. You can take your time if you want.
Yeah, yeah, we'll discuss with the technology team work group and then we'll
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now the next topic, I think let's move on quickly. The next topic is volunteer management work group. So Ritesh mentioned it when we were discussing something, and I think it was there in 2 years ago. And Abhishek and Chandan was doing that, I guess. Ritesh, do you want to add something to that?
Yeah, so I think what I remember is we will be having a lot of volunteer onboarding, or we need to have like different reach out for the volunteers as well. So I think like as I remember, Abhishek and Shashank or Chandan, and I think they were leading, and wherever volunteers were required, I think they were routing to that work group and other things. So I think that
Yeah,
was.
Shashank was doing as well last year. Yeah.
So
I mean, since I don't want to jump between multiple work groups, so I mean, I can give information how to do it. Whoever is wants want to lead that, but I won't be actively participating in the volunteer work group for recruiting, basically.
Okay, no problem. I think we have Pratik. Do you want to take it up? Pratik, not here.
Oh,
Acha.
sorry, I was on mute.
Hey,
Uh,
Pratik.
I can shadow. Okay, since I don't have much background about how it is done, so I can shadow if somebody is willing to lead.
Arey, no, no, take lead and then, bother Abhishek.
That will be difficult for Abhishek if
Chandanda
I.
too.
Yeah, Chandanda
Chandanda too.
too. Yeah, Chandanda will be available, just
I we
not.
can help. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Pratik lead.
chalo.
It's
No,
about
Pratik,
I'll
having
shadow.
a
I'll co-lead in that case, as Abhishek said, co-lead.
ठीक है. If we get some other lead, then you can co-lead.
Probably I can co-lead if somebody is there.
Cody, you're already on sessions, and then you're on platform.
Okay.
Okay, if you have too much time, then feel free to. But you know, just relax more because there will be a lot of work in those work groups also. Okay, so so basically the idea of volunteer management work group is to, like what Ritesh described. So let's lead that, and anybody else who needs volunteers for their work group can then reach out to Pratik, um, and ask him from the list of, or from the pool of volunteers, to whoever wants to get allocated to whichever work group, and so on going forward. I meant. Anything else that somebody wants to discuss?
Maybe like, do we already have the form for volunteers? Because I think that's the first thing we should target now, like sending out the volunteer form, right?
Right, that's a
We
good
may get
point.
like leads from there as well, like possible.
Yeah, we were supposed to post, I think, something, Farhan and me. Then we kept thinking about, I think, words or something, on bank pipers, and then in PyCon, and so on. But so now I think so. Sanchit Soft approved our hosting city, so we can maybe have it confirmed that we are doing it anyway. We can
Mhm.
probably float it now.
Who will be handling the social media this time?
So far, we have Himani and Amrita is a question mark. If there are more people, we need actually more people in outreach and communication. So, social media we can think of as part of outreach and communication work group.
And also content team, we need some.
Yes,
Yeah,
content team, we need someone. Nikhil is a question mark. We need to still talk to him, and then other people if they are willing to join. So these are like still, fill in the blanks. Sorry, Arvind is raising hand.
Yeah, maybe like I can call it social media. If I mean like if we did not get anyone.
Okay, so Arvind, you have like sold, design work group, so that's a lot of work anyway.
Yes, but actually, I coordinate more with the social media team. So hence, like I felt that that would be a part of the package.
Okay, so again, like, don't take too much responsibility, because then it will, weigh down on yourself. But if you have time, feel free to.
Yeah, yeah, got it.
Sorry, Abhishek, go on.
Yeah, so I just wanted to put one thing with Arvind is that when you say co-lead, then that means you have to plan on when this particular post goes and scheduling and all this thing strategy. Because what you have been doing with social media is you definitely help them with design and then strategies, but then that would be again half of the work that social media team will be doing will be on you as well. So if you co-lead, that means you have too much work.
That's a good
Okay,
point,
So
actually. Yeah.
So don't do it if you are taking whole responsibility of design.
okay, got it.
I mean, coordinating is anyways collaboration will be there, but then that is not going to be your burden as such. Like, hey, when I should schedule this and that, because you need other people to do it because you'll be focusing on design.
Okay, we'll figure it out anyway because like no, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Because see, this is like a last what do you last resort. So like if you're not getting anyone, like you can
Right,
think
of
of it.
course.
That's true.
Okay, so when should we send out the volunteer form, and who will send it out? I think Pratik should send out, right? Pratik, I think we have some content from when we put it down together with Farhan. You can probably take that.
Mm-hmm.
Make I think
Okay.
Ritesh has updated this issue number 3, so you can take it up and create a form, and then let's send it out in various places where we can gather volunteers. So,
Before that, I think our confirmation mail should go, no? Like we are going ahead. That response to the discussion.
oh yeah. So should we still wait, or should we just reply to that same mail? You know, something.
I think we can reply now. It's been 1 week, right?
Uh, not 1 week. We posted on Monday, but we can say like
Okay.
3 days, 4 days has been.
Can we post next week along with the volunteer form? It as just part of the email.
Actually, we can do that. Let's wait some more time anyway. By that time, we'll sort out the other things like accounts, etc.
Let's do Monday only for this.
Okay. Let's put a date in the action agenda, then action item.
I'll create one more issue. I'm keeping on like creating issues there.
Areva, nice. Okay, so from the listed agenda, the only thing left is Summit AMA, which will happen sometime maybe next week or something. And we can do it in a separate call later on. Anything else that somebody wants to discuss? Anybody? Open floor.
Will we have our like first? I think like as I remember, our first website was just maybe like PyCon India 24, like scheduled on this. So will we have that, or it will be after theme?
Yeah, I think once we send out the mail on Monday, we can start putting up those things. We can start putting up a temporary website. We can update on social media that this year will be in Bangalore and so on.
Okay.
Also adding an issue for that, build a placeholder website
Yay.
and keep it ready for deployment.
So whoever amongst Priyanshu, Bharat, and Vamsi takes up will be taking up this also.
Yeah, the last time I did
Awesome.
placeholder website.
Awesome.
Yes, yes.
So this time Amshi is going to take because
Are we doing Next.js again?
no.
Do
I,
Next.js. I
I
love
need to
Next.js
ask
now.
with Bharat what he means.
Um, please, if we can not do that,
Why?
let's try to keep our lives easy.
Next.js is the only variation of React.js that I understand.
I don't trust Web3 people.
No, actually, I'm not sure what you people done in the last PyCon India, but I want
We
to know
use
the
static.
details.
We always use static site generators. I joined like
Static side
last year's
generators.
calls for two
Okay.
3 days to convince people to use SSGs. Then I gave up.
Actually, for this one, we don't need to make it too complicated. You can just put up, a small poster, just a simple HTML, CSS
Just
will do.
yeah, just HTML, CSS, no JS, nothing.
Yes, yes.
No animations. Last time we spent a lot of time on animations stuff.
Yeah, do
Priyanshu, you know my stance.
Yes, I know.
do CSS only animations.
That I agree with. By the way, CSS only animations are good. Transforms.
Just use Tailwind and like you can do like transform. You can
Uh,
do.
that that's a framework again.
That's a way.
But it's like you don't have to then code a lot. Tailwind has a lot of is boilerplate.
It's okay. We can bike shed later on the technology.
All right. So the only thing left
Um,
is we need shepherds for putting up on Navigator, updating Navigator.
can you post it on the channel as well or WhatsApp group?
Yeah.
Ideally, a shepherd would be someone who has worked as a lead on the previous years because they would know what to update it.
Okay.
Cool. I am 15 minutes overdue for my previous meeting. I'll just drop. Do we have
Cool.
anything else on the agenda?
No, I think
Anything
that
pressing or blocking?
I think that should be all. Anything else that somebody wants to discuss? Now is the time.
One thing,
So,
the new suggestion that we are getting, I think if some reference material will be around like link or something they are inspired from, I think that would be great.
Didn't understand. Sorry.
So just putting some, let's say for a space, whatever they are trying to refer it out, if they have seen somewhere or the links around that, so we can review it once it comes into the web P discussions. some sort of references like the space. If you have some website that you have seen and you are inspired from that, just drop that link here.
Okay, you mean for
I'll
the
share
website design?
something.
Yeah, theme suggestion, that open discussion is put here if you see this one.
Ah, okay, okay, that makes sense. Let's do that. So, for everyone who has suggested their own things, Arvind, Space Superheroes, Nabarun will post something on Bangalore,
Wait, what?
like reference websites or reference themes sort of thing. Priyanshu wants alongside your theme suggestion.
Okay.
So you can put the
I
Kubernetes
can
logo that you mentioned, right? So that is a good example.
I can share my keynote slides, which was all like Hindi
Perfect. So yeah, that
inspired.
works. And yeah, keep on adding more themes suggestions.
Those creds will require now, or like we can do a bit later, like social media creds of Python India and
We will gather them as soon as we have announced it, and we like before that only. So we will gather them this week only.
social.
Most are now through the Python India Ops email ID.
Huh. So most
So
most Nabarun's phone number has.
not my phone number. Anyone who has password to that account.
All right. So yeah, the ops email I think has most of it, and some which are not we will gather. So I'll anyway have to talk with Sanchit about the booking thing. So I will add this also and get the creds, and or we can do. I think last week we were discussing. Navarun was talking about a password manager. So did we find out something on that?
Bitwarden, we can use. We can use Bitwarden. I'm not sure if the Teams plan is free.
Yeah, I have never used Team in that. Okay, let's figure out that on the WhatsApp group only. One more thing from my side, like, do we move to somewhere else because WhatsApp is difficult to tag? Like, if I have to do @everyone or something like that,
I know you're going to suggest Discord, but we have Zulip already.
I am inclined to Discord, but Zulip also works.
Zulip, please.
Okay,
If
everybody
Zulip
is okay
versus
with
Discord,
Zulip.
because we already have a community there. That's why I'm suggesting that.
Perfect. Then let's create a task and we'll create all the work group groups in there or streams or something we called it. Is the IRC still connected to that Zulip thing, or we will need to reconnect it?
Is anyone using IRC first of all?
No, but last time we used Zulip, we connected that, right? So,
Let's. If somebody uses it, we can think about it.
okay,
Let's be pragmatic.
we'll ask on mailing list is somebody using, and then only then we will connect it.
Please no. Please no. If they say that they're using IRC, I would ask them to come and volunteer in one of the working groups first. Abhishek, please go ahead.
Uh, is there anything that you would like to take input from me? Because I have another call in 10 minutes, so I need some time to prepare for that.
Not me, Anirudh.
No, no, I think we are good anyway, Abhishek. So we are just wrapping up. I think
Sure, I'll drop off then. Thanks, everyone.
cool. Thanks, Abhishek.
Thanks.
Okay, if
Anirudh, let's
somebody,
sit sometime.
yeah, sorry, go on.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, go on. I'll tell it.
Yeah, no, no, that's all. We will start creating things on Zulip. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah, go on.
I was saying like let's sit sometime over the weekend to groom the backlog
Okay,
and do some housekeeping basically.
done. Also, who all here are in Bangalore?
I am
Okay,
Priyanshu this side.
Raise hands, maybe. We're
yeah,
just
that's I
raising
think.
hands then.
Okay, cool. So we like Bank Bibles. We have a meetup this Saturday morning. So if you can drop by there, everyone who is present in Bangalore, we can just have a post meetup meet, post meetup meetup. Um,
What's the location and time?
Time is like same morning time, 10:30 to let's say 1 or something. Location is Microsoft Reactor Level Road. I will share the link on the group also,
Okay,
WhatsApp group, so that you can take a look. So if everybody can just
cool.
drop by
Thanks.
there, we can catch up like post meetup and discuss in have a first physical meetup sort of.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Those who are not in Bangalore, you're not missing out. We will also obviously post whatever is discussed on the group.
Or maybe come to Bangalore. You have 2 days.
Yeah, start driving or you will reach by Saturday. Okay, then.
Okay.
If there is nothing
Okay.
else from anybody, thank you for joining. And we'll catch up with you on Saturday if you're around. If not, back on Thursday.
Bye, everyone.
Chalo, bye bye.
And
Good
stopping the
night.
recording.